Hello, hello, hello. I noticed we already have a 40k redeem done. So let me just double check it because I think I put in it that you need to link it, but I could just find a random video if needs be. What, not having a life does to a mother? 20 streak! Oh shit, Siri's telling me to drink. Okay, 1 second. A wild Siri has appeared, bro. Pardon me. Hello, Siri. How are you doing? Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm doing good. Oh, Dot. Oh, yeah, sure, I'll finish the drink. There's not that much left. Oh, yeah, you get a shout out. You're cool. Especially when I'm able to catch a stream at work and you're playing Black Ops 3. You know, Dot, thank you very much for redeeming that drown. That was like the first drink I've had since work. Like that's the first drink I've had since I got home from work. Alright, let's there's no fucking way. What? We're Wait, did you accidentally redeem skip current song? I could still do it if you want. No, I would never. I mean, do you want me to skip it? It's Bury the Light. I mean, I'm going to be pausing it anyway when we're playing Terraria, but I've got fucking a lore video to watch now. Yeah, fuck it, we'll pause it anyway. Let's... let's... Um... So I'm trying to find, like, a good one. Now I'll refund myself. Oh yeah, you can do that, you're a moderator. Duh. Okay, tell you what. These guys are very much in every single piece of Warhammer. So we're gonna take a look at the fall of Cadia. 5 days, bro. What do you mean 5 days? Am I forgetting something? Alloy Collector. Oh shit, yeah, the fucking Risk of Rain DLC. Anyway, let's take a look at the fall of Cadia.
Hi friends, today we're going to talk about one of the biggest defeats the Imperium has ever faced and one of its most tragic losses. Today we're going to be talking about the Fall of Cadia. The Fall of Cadia was a critical attack on one of the most important Imperial worlds and has had huge impacts on the greater universe. But what led to this defeat? Why is it so important? Who is Cadia and why are they so clumsy? We'll answer all those questions and more in today's video. Let's get started. So for context, Cadia was one of the most important fortress worlds in the whole Imperium. It was extremely important due to its proximity to the Eye of Terror. Cadia was on the only passable route in or out of the Eye of Terror. Because of this, Cadia became a crucial line of defense in an
So I'm assuming that the Eye of Terror is a warp storm.
area known as the Cadian Gate. This gate kept the forces of chaos at bay and prevented a catastrophic invasion. Another significant feature of Cadia were the Cadian pylons. These pylons were large black stone obelisks that were made by the Necrons to weaken psychic energies during the War of Heaven. Luckily for the Cadians, the Necrons were kind of litter
War
bugs
of
and they just
what?
left their anti-
Wait, no. War of Heaven. That's an actual thing in 40k. Like just straight up heaven. What the fuck?
Pylons all over the place. And the pylon's anti-magic properties conveniently held the Eye of Terror warp energies back and kept the area manageable. Due to the strategic importance of Cadia, it has long been a target of attack from the forces of chaos, and at first the Cadians were ill-equipped to handle the constant assaults, so they had to reform their world and culture. Cadians reformed their society and culture in order to better prepare to deal with the constant barrage of chaos forces knocking on their door asking if they'd like to hear a word about their Lord and Savior, four-way Satan. One such reform is that their society became heavily militarized, even by 40k standards. About 72% of their population is under arms, which is almost as much as Texas. The Cadian children are taught to strip, assemble, and shoot firearms before learning to read, also like Texas. Even the civilian aspects of Cadia are militarized. All the houses are heavily armored, everyone is trained to fight, social classes are
Throw this shit in theater mode. I'll fucking full screen it,
dependent
bro.
on military rank. The normal civilian clothes are even camouflage and military-esque, which, again, is much like Texas. But this prevalent military culture is very important because it helps make Cadians some of the best warriors in the galaxy. And in addition to societal reforms, Cadians have also reformed the way they built their cities. In the center of each city, there's a mighty fortress called a Khazar. And yes, this is where the Khazar can come from.
Yes! Khazar #1!
And each Khazar was extremely well defended and designed to hold out against invaders for a very long time. Generally, a Khazar had a void shield, and then a perimeter with many gun emplacements, and then a moat, and then a hefty wall and fortified gate, and then past that, you're finally in the city streets of the Khazar. But wait right there, would-be invaders. The defenses aren't done yet. Once you finally make it inside the Khazars, there's even more defensive measures. On top of the usual stuff like gun emplacements and planetary defense troops, the Khazar streets are intentionally designed to be confusing to invaders. The city layout is made in complex geometric patterns, which, yeah, means the Cadians basically live in the little puzzles you get at the Applebee's kids menus. But the puzzling layout isn't just because the city planners were too busy killing demons and being the best regiment around. It was actually intentionally done to give Cadians an extra advantage in defenses. The Cadians excel in urban combat, so the confusing layout and heavily defended buildings help them hold out Khazars for far longer than a normal city. And these staunch defenses, they might seem like overkill, and if you think that, number one, you clearly aren't familiar with Warhammer because Overkill is its middle name, and two, you clearly weren't paying attention earlier.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, in Warhammer, there's no such thing as overkill. You've got fucking orcs that reproduce more than fucking microbes do in real life. You've got the Necrons, which are voodoo Terminators. You've got the Forces of Chaos, which are just Space Marines, which are already genetically enhanced super soldiers, but they're fucking crazy. Those Chaos Space Marines have, like, a fucking garnering favor with dark gods and fucking demons. Like, is overkill even a... Oh yeah, and the Tyranids, let's not forget that. Is overkill even a thing in 40k? Like, is that even something that you can have? Also, Wolfie, that is a fucking legendary 7TV emote pull. Right, let's get back on.
Because you must have forgotten that Cadians live on the border of literal actual hell. And these insane defenses to military culture, along with the Cadian pylons, were extremely important because it allowed the Cadians to reject Abaddon's advances for the 12 days of Christmas. I mean, 12 Black Crusades. And on the 12th day of God Emperormas, my true foe sent to me 12 Black Crusades, 11 Black Crusades, 10 Black Crusades. Yeah, that's right, the War Master of Chaos, commander of the forces of evil and all things nasty. It took him 13 tries to take over one planet.
Yeah, but in 40k, that ant could be anything from, like, a normal ant to a fucking Hierophant Biotitan. Like, it doesn't fucking change anything. Like, in 40k, the ants are fucking Tyranids. And if there's one, there's at least a fucking 1,000. That's not overkill. That is... That could be a fucking god effects. It's like overkill would be using 1,000 space marines to kill an ant. That ant is definitely a normal ant. To be honest, I think 2 Imperial Guardsmen would be a bit too much for that. Like, I feel like if you were to compare an Imperial Guardsman from 40k to, like, an everyday person, the Guardsman would be, like, 10 to 100 times scarier. Which, I mean, I guess makes sense, but, like, I think that's, like, that's what we're probably dealing with. Which is a shame because, like, Space Marines and all that are about 10,000 times more intimidating than the Guardsmen themselves, so we're fucked. We're just fucked. Anyway.
Yes, first try!
And I know that in lore, each crusade weakened the Imperial forces and technically accomplished one step of Abby's grand plan. But still, the alpha male influencers on YouTube would tell me that there's only like 5 steps to becoming a successful millionaire overnight. So surely the Master of Chaos can condense it just a little bit. But now, let's talk about the 13th Black Crusade and finally get into the fall of Cadia.
Ooh,
After
lucky
12
one.
crusades, Abaddon finally took off his sweatshirt and declared, "This is no longer a circus, this is for serious." And the 13th Black Crusade kicked off when a bunch of space hulks started showing up across the Cadian sector, along with a bunch of Chaos battleships. And leading this vanguard assault was Typhus of the Death Guard. Typhus's plague fleet was causing terror across the sector, and this caused
Plague
radical
fleet.
cults to form. These cults declared that the Chaos attacks were actually the Emperor punishing them for their sins, and the newfound cults were creating unrest, which led to many rebels against the Imperium. And this political unrest also allowed a preacher to rise in prominence as he proclaimed himself the voice of the Emperor, which further turned once loyal Imperials traitor. Across the sector, there were Chaos forces attacking Imperial worlds, and along with the rebellions, things were looking dire for the Imperial forces. However, despite all this, the planet Acadia remained steadfast against the assaults, and the pylons and Cadian shock troopers were going Insano style, holding back the forces of the warp. However, due to worsening conditions, the Cadian High Command ordered all Cadian regiments to reconvene on their home world. One of the returning regiments was the Volscani Cataphracts. The Cataphracts were revered across the sector as they were made up of many hardened veterans and had many accolades. In order to show their gratitude for the Cataphracts' return, Cadian leadership prepared a welcome party so they could meet them in person. However, the Cataphracts did a little bit of trolling on arrival, and they switched teams, spawn killing the majority of Cadian High Command before the real battle could even begin. All would have been lost if not for the absolute Chad that is Lord Castellan Ursarkar Creed. Creed commanded a masterful counterattack that pushed back the traitors and allowed the Loyalists to regroup their defenses. And due to these heroics, Creed would be promoted to Governor of Cadia, and he would prove massively important in the upcoming war. Creed prepared the defenses, called for Space Marine reinforcements, and sent Kazarkin teams directly into the Eye of Terror in hopes of getting...
Right. Now, see, I'm not a master tactician or anything like that, but sending the Kassakan into the fucking warp storm seems like a really bad idea. Like, I don't know a lot, but I do know in universe, warp storms are among the fucking worst things you could find yourself in the middle of. Like they are fucking terrible. It's for power scale. Also, that picture you sent me, Lolfi, is fucking outrageous. Like that's crazy.
Some intel on the upcoming assaults. On the other side of the war, Abaddon and the Chaos Heralds were making big strides. Typhus and Lucius were wreaking havoc, and the Night Lords were doing raids across the sector. Abaddon himself managed to capture 2 Blackstone fortresses.
Oh.
Now this is really important because Blackstone fortresses were massive Eldar warships made in ancient times as a failsafe against the Catan reawakening. As such, these planets were mere planets...
Wait, Eldar?
Sized mega weapons that, when fully activated, could break the barrier between the warp and real space by shooting a beam that would make the Death Star look like a Nerf gun. So Abaddon having 2 under his control would prove to be a major issue. And so finally, after all the pre-gaming, Abaddon finally launched his attack on Cadia proper. He opened with a humongoid orbital bombardment and sent, in technical terms, a buttload of Chaos Space Marines, Demons, and Titans to assault the planet. Aided by the Space Wolves, though, the Cadians fought hard against the Legions.
Oh, Space
The Cadians
Wolves.
held the Force of Chaos in a deadly stalemate, which, again, goes to show just how badass the Guard Boys really are. And in orbit, the Imperial Navy was also getting some dubs, as they managed to drive Abaddon's forces back into the Cadian. This naval victory broke the Chaos blockade and opened the way for reinforcements, including the entirety of the legendary Battle Fleet Gothic. However, the Imperials reallocating their defenses to Cadia allowed Chaos forces to attack other Imperial worlds. On these worlds, everyone's favorite little guy, Erebus, summoned warp storms and demons.
Fucking Erebus! Fucking Erebus! No! No! What is he doing here? This is a fucking Erebus versus Khan. There's no fucking way. It's always fucking Erebus. This is my second ever fucking 40k lore video, and this motherfucker is already a recurring character. Why has he got penis on his head? Why has he got dicks on his head?
As if the forces of hell
Focus, 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 focus. The Imperium of Man are currently being fucking besieged by heretics.
But
Lock
weren't
in.
enough, things were made worse by the encroaching Tyranid and Orc forces joining in on the fray,
Oh,
along with rumors of a demon Primarch showing up.
oh, that is not what you want to be hearing about. You do not want to be like in the Imperium of Man hearing about chaos, orcs, and Tyranids. Bro, at this point, I'd be begging for the Eldar, bro. They're backwards with it, but the Eldar always seem to know that these fuckers are the bigger problems.
However, despite the overwhelming odds, Creed led a counter-assault along with the White Scars, and eventually more Space Marine chapters arrived, including the Blood Angels, the Dark Angels,
Oh,
Black Templars, and Imperial Fists.
Oh,
Since there were so many best-selling chapters and named Space Marines, it looked as though Abaddon's crusade would fail yet again. After many victories, the Imperial forces thought the worst was behind them, and they even made plans for victory parties.
yeah. Funnily enough, Wolfie, I believe that is the paint job that they use in. That's the one that I really like. I think it's called. I don't know if they have like official names. They might do, and if it is, I believe that specific color scheme is called Leviathan.
However, everyone knows it's unwise to emote before you secure the Vicroy, and unfortunately for Cadia, the worst was yet to come. Up in the skies, the space chat from earlier, Admiral Quarren, detected a large Chaos Armada led by the Blackstone Fortress, the Will of Eternity.
I was about to say, what about the fortresses that they stole? Like the Blackstone, the ancient Eldar fortresses, those that like being able to fucking open up a portal in real space from the warp, like
That was commanded by Abaddon himself. The Imperial fleet was quickly destroyed and the Chaos forces encroached on Cadia.
again.
Knowing something was awry, Kree tried to unify the Imperial forces into a more coherent army that could better repel the
racist
heretics.
alien
However, he was ultimately unsuccessful as the other Imperials
Hello, I'm
all had
Space
their own
Depot
agendas
Hitler.
and remained somewhat disjointed. Not being able to pull from the anime power of friendship would prove to be a huge detriment to the Imperials in the upcoming battles. But it wasn't all doom and gloom, as there were still Imperial victories, and even more named characters showed up to help out. Belisarius' call, with the aid of the Harlequins, activated even more pylons, while Saint Celestine manifested on the raised battlefields and
Oh,
wrecked
so this is
shit.
a battle.
Even the
Whoa,
Necron...
wait, Eldar? I don't know because that looks like that looks like an Eldar. This looks like a fucking servitor. Like this looks like an Admech. This is Admech.
Pylons, while Saint Celestine manifested on the raised battlefield
This is a battle.
and wrecked shit. Even the Necrons joined in, as Trajan the Infinite was impressed by the huge
Okay, yeah, so it was actually just the Eldar. What the fuck are the Necrons doing here?
steel balls of the Cadian, since they reminded him of his own steel balls, when they weren't literal steel balls. So the Necrons, they secretly used death marks to aid the Cadians.
What? What? I'm okay. The Voodoo Terminator. Skynet is helping out John Connor.
While things were looking a bit up, Creed commanded a Space Marine force to assault the Will of Eternity directly, and the Marines were able to penetrate the fortress. However, they were unable to kill Abaddon. Planetside, the Chaos Forces made their way to the critical Khazar Craft. These Chaos Forces were making advances, but they were mostly held back by the Khazarkin, who were killing Space Marines at an impressive rate considering they're just regular humans. After much bloodshed, the Chaos Commander, Urk Rathos, ascended to demonhood and made it to the Null Array.
Wait, why does Bro have a... Oh my fucking god, he does! Wait! He's got a Pokeball and the Lightstone. Fucking hell, I'm blind. Nice catch, Luffy. And of course they're organised like that. Of course they are.
While things were looking at the
Right,
four
where were
critical
we
Khazar Craft at an impressive rate considering they're just regular humans. After much bloodshed, the Chaos Commander, Urk Rathos, ascended to demonhood and made it to the Null Array that was holding back further demonic incursion. However, Saint Celestine emerged to engage the Demon Prince in an epic duel and banished him. But before banishment, Earth Rakos was able to destroy the Null Array, which allowed Abaddon to finally shoot his Blackstone Fortress Kamehameha. Luckily for the Imperials, though, before Abaddon could activate his Rage Art, it was revealed that a large space wolf...
They managed to kill... Okay. 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 That's actually insane.
force remained hidden on the Blackstone Fortress, and they launched a massive counterattack within the ship itself. Then, to make things worse on Abby's big day, the Legion of the Damned Marines manifested and they helped the Space Wolves destroy his Chaos Forces. All would have been lost for the Chaos Forces if not for Abaddon arriving in his massive plot armor and pushing back the Wolves and the Damned. However, once again, Abaddon's parade was rained on when he realized, it's a trap! and the Imperial Fist Fortress Monastery, the Phalanx, showed up to blow its load all over the Will of Eternity, disabling Abaddon's trump card. Abaddon teleported away like a little nerd, and the Imperials were once again able
He has a second one. Are we not going to forget the fact that Abaddon has a second one?
to regroup and prepare
There's another Blackstone
a
Fortress.
counterattack. In their desperations, the Imperials officially allied with Trajan the Infinite, so Call and his new skeleton buddy plan to amplify the pylons in order to push back the chaotic forces. Unfortunately for them, while they were strategizing, Abaddon found their location, and he personally came planetside with his besties to put an end to the Imperials. Breaking through the defenses, he approached Creed and Jar Kell. Kell sacrificed himself to allow Creed to escape. And Kell's death was actually pretty badass, as he was shit-talking Abaddon until the very end, saying how he's a poo-poo loser guy who needs to use god weapons to kill mere humans and this and that. I will kill all of your friends.
He's not
I
wrong.
will destroy your planet. Cadia will fall. You are a disgraced godsman. How can you hope to stop me and my armies? After killing the color sergeant, Abaddon made his way to Colin Trazen. But before he could fight the science nerds, Creed came back for revenge with a bunch of Australians. And at the same time, Trazen opened his Tesseracts to summon an army of his Pokemon. Trajan's army was led by a Heresy-era named Ultramarine, so you know he was bringing the big guns. After getting his shit kicked in by the Vostroyans, Kazarkin, Custodes, Space Marines, and Trajan's living Funko Pops, Abaddon teleported away yet again after Celestine landed a decisive blow, and the Cadian pylons were about to be reactivated. Ugh, they keep on stopping me! How can I kill this stupid planet? Sir, excuse me, I have looked into the archives and I found a tactic that some villains pulled in the ancient time of September 11th.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so Abaddon basically used his Blackstone Fortress to pull a 9/11 on Cadia. He
Right.
used his flagship to push the Blackstone Fortress
Sick.
into the planet, and the impact caused massive destruction, and the Imperial forces were forced to evacuate. The impact also destroyed many of the pylons, so the warp was able to fully envelop the doomed planet. Creed valiantly held the line with his personal regiment so that as many Cadians as possible could escape. Celestine was super powered from all the warp energy and was wrecking shit per usual. And even the Eldar stepped in using the webway and helped some
There they fucking are. They always show up at the last fucking second. Bro.
Imperials, including Call and Inquisitor Greyfax, escaped the forces of the Black Legion. But in the end, Abaddon was finally successful, and Cadia had tragically fallen. Now that Cadia was lost, the Eye of Terror was able to widen, and it tore the galaxy asunder with the Great Rift. This divided the galaxy into the Imperium, and the more shitty Imperium, the Imperium Nihilus. The 13th Black Crusade launched the Imperium into an age of darkness. But all was not lost for the Imperium. Shortly after the fall of Cadia, Call, Greyfax, Celestine, and Yvraine were able to resurrect Primarch Rubuti Gilliman. Gilliman authorized the Primaris and led the
Gilliman, Ultramarines.
Indominus Crusades to reclaim a lot of lost territory, especially in the Imperium Nihilus. As for the Cadians, around 3 million escaped off-planet, and Creed was taken by Trajan as a party favor. The 3 million Cadians, along with the Cadians who couldn't make it to their homeworld, began to repopulate on new worlds, and the Cadian culture remained strong. Additionally, since the Cadians were such a respected and efficient regiment, many other guard regiments had already adopted much of their culture and tactics for themselves. Guardsmen across the galaxy used Cadian equipment and doctrines, so while their home may be lost, the culture would never truly die. In that way, it's true that the planet broke before the Guard did, and Cadia truly stands. And with that, that's the fall of Cadia. Thank you everyone who watched this video, I hope you all enjoyed it. The fall of Cadia was one of the most crucial and epic moments in 40k. I really enjoyed researching and making this video. And I'd also like to thank anyone who's recently subscribed. I didn't think we would hit 100 so quickly, let alone 300, so I can't express my gratitude enough, and I really hope this channel continues to grow, because I really love making these silly little videos. And as always, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and consider sharing it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that was a banger. You know, I know this is like a random thought to have, but man, I am actually thinking how amazing would it be to like see something like the Fall of Cadia, like in any form of like animation or like any form of media, just seeing the fall, like actually seeing the Fall of Cadia. Because like that there were just so many fucking twists and turns in there, like the fall, like you had the Blackstone Fortress that shows up, which is basically Abaddon's trump card. Then the fucking Fortress Monastery shows up, absolutely wrecks the first Blackstone Fortress. You've got the fucking Sisters of Battle getting involved. You've got like 5 of the biggest Space Marine chapters getting involved. Primaris Gilliman comes back. Like the Necrons show up, the Eldar show up. Fucking, you've got people ascending to Demonhood. You've got the fucking Jesus Christ. There's just so much there is so much to take in from that. And like, oh yeah, and let's not forget the Orcs and the Tyranids showing up as well. But like, yeah, the last survivors on Cadia were playing the fucking final mission of Halo Reach, and it's like that's like metal as fuck. Anyway, that is our 40k lore. That's the 40k lore for Redeem Minute. So now, what I need to do is I actually need to fucking... Now we're playing Terraria. We're playing Terraria 30 minutes in. This is gonna be fun. Oh, and we got Crimson as well. Hooray. Hooray, 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 hooray. Yeah, I would say that was a really good video. Wow. Quite a few DLCs coming out in the next like month and a half. I say quite a few, I only know 2 of them. But one of them is Risk of Rain, and the other one's fucking Night Rain. Risk of Rain at night. Nice. Yeah, disposing of Silver's remains always takes a bit. Oh, there's an idea I can do when I play Terraria with Dot next time. It doesn't need to be Infernum, but like legendary Get Fixed Boy Calamity. That would be a lot of fun. I think that would be a lot of fun. Okay, so Hurtful Vibe of the Trend is the fucking level. There it is. Okay. We're already off to an amazing start. It's a good thing we're not playing hardcore, isn't it? What the fuck is that? It's a points coin. Base must be Sundial Pixel Art. Hell yeah! Okay. I must confess, gamers, I don't know what fucking class we're playing. Let's turn this on for now. I see. I was thinking Summoner, to be honest. Oh, oh, right. Okay, so the values have all been changed. Time for the wheel? Oh, yeah, I could do it by wheel. I mean, I'm not in danger of anything killing me because there's fucking lava here and there's lava here and lava here. Like, is there a way for me to make it so that the fucking sound doesn't get paused when I click off? Video? Nah, no, that's not. Don't worry about it. Right, let's pull up the wheel. Wheels. Wheel of names. Let's have a look. Wheel of names. Uh. Right. This is for the most part just a calamity run. So these are the ones we've got. These are classes. So let's have a look and see what we land on. Oh, well, fucking whoopie do. We're doing summoner. Okay, that answers that question then, huh? It's as shrimpable as that, apparently. Right. So we're gonna fucking. Oh shit! Ugh. Bother one is already fucking. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so one slime made it across finally. Can I? I can't. How the fuck am I supposed to? Okay. I believe. I need this. Like, really badly. Not over the lava, not over the lava. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. There's another one. What? What am I supposed to do? What the fuck? Okay, there we go. Alright, let me just get my recipe browser up. How many of these do I need? Fucking lot of them. I need so many. Okay, so our actual spawn is no longer fucking lava. Skishu, yeah, you might be right, honestly. I should have just not spawned in the lava. Right. I am not exaggerating when I say this. I need to get my hands on actual good summoning gear as fucking quickly as possible. I can't fucking believe, like, our spawn was in lava. Like, like, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. Our spawn was just directly in the fucking lava. Okay, right. What I really need is what you give me. It's fine. It's fine. Oh wait, I think that's the shield. I think. Yes. Right, I've already got an accessory. Let's go. What did I get? Hard. Nice. Oh my lord, in one hit the shield's gone. In one hit the shield is gone. Fuck's sake, man! I'm a fucking believer in this, in the squirrel. That's a fucking lie, by the way. This thing fucking sucks donkey dick. Can I... Is there a Wolfram summon I... There's a Wolfram summon I can make, is there not? Like, the drone? I'm fairly certain there is. Yeah, Wolfram controller. I can make it... No, I can't. I need an anvil. Well, to be honest, the more Wolfram shit I get, the better, so it's a good thing that all these guys are spawning in. Calm down. Oh, not that hard! Ow. That was a fucking gnome. That's cool. Give me that. Yoink. Right, okay, let's hurry up, try and find a cave. Oh, the fucking bunnies are explode. Oh, the bunnies explode. The bunnies do indeed explode. We could maybe use that. Ow. Oh, the pots fucking drop bombs as well. Kind of worms. Oh, well, I can do fishing now already. Which, I mean, I guess is somewhat helpful. Give me the chest as well. More worms. I'm gonna fucking put it on because of the movement speed. Right, where do I want to go? I need... To be honest, I really need to look for iron. One thing I will say is I've got mods that just speed up the mining, because the mining is not the most exciting part. I think I created a medium world, I think. Oh well. Oh wait, there's gems there. I think I can get them though. Can I? Oh, I can! Gimme, 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 gimme! Oh! Don't touch me, because I'll immediately die. I've got inventory space for tungsten. Wormhole. Recall. I think you need some summoner gear. You know what, Wolfie? You might be onto something. I have no NPCs either, by the way, because they all fucking died. They all died immediately. Fuck. Oh, do I not have the fucking shit for... I do have a furnace. I've got a furnace. Ow, ow. Oh no, not you. Come on, drop the battery. No. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I should be able to make... Fuck off. I should be able to make it. Fuck! Oh wait, no, I need to make the tungsten bars first so I can make an anvil, and then I can make it. Do I have enough? Dot. I should really put that on a longer cooldown. Fuck's sake. Can I at least fucking... Bro, can I at least... Bro, this is gonna be a graveyard soon. I'm gonna have to start dealing with ghosts. Do I actually not have enough fucking tungsten for an anvil? How much is it for an anvil? Yeah, I'm doing a summoner run. Oh, it's... Don't tell me it's fucking 20, bro. Is it actually 20? No, that's not the problem. Problem is you can't even make a fucking anvil with tungsten. Yeah, Dot, I'm just gonna say I've probably already died at least like 20 times because, lava. Oh, and it's fucking nighttime. Oh, nah, bro. It's so fucking Jova. Oh! This is one of the playthroughs of all time. I'm just gonna keep running. Going to the ground? I'll get jumped by ghosts. That ain't happening. Let me down, let me down, let me down, let me down. Yeah, I'm on folder worthy. I know exactly what your fucking game is. Right. How many points do I have? That's still not enough. I can buy a slime staff. Oh, come on, really? You just get to hard mode, you get 25,000 points, and you can just buy... Nah. I'm not doing that. I've already made, like, the conscious decision to, like, make the mining faster because I want to get to, like, the fighting. But I think buying the cell phone just as soon as I enter hard mode, nah, I'm not going to do that. There are some things that you simply just need to craft. I'll buy the components for the cell phone. Right. So the yellow slime down there is fucking... just hell. Silver inventory is full. Get rid of the copper for now. Oh, it's lead. That works. That's perfect. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Lead. Make the anvil. I swear to fucking god, even if it's the last thing I do, I will make this. Shit, it's gonna be the last thing I do. Okay, so I'm gonna run. Fucking like a glove, like a glove, like a glove, like a glove, like a glove. That's fucking dumb. I don't want to deal with you now. Wolf controller. It's alright, we got it. Oh no, Python, what's the fun news? It's not gonna be fun for me, watch. Wait, why am I even dealing with this? You know what I could just do? Oh fuck, wait, no, you fly, never mind. I'm not 2 at an HD 15. No, I want my fucking summon in my hotbar. I'm gonna need this banner fucking stat, bro. I think for now. I've just been gnomed. A thought occurs. If these demon eyes kill me, there's only one place I can spawn. Right, get rid of the dirt blocks. I want to keep the lenses. I'm gonna get rid of these tombstones. I will be making more fucking graveyards. Every part of this fucking world is gonna turn into a graveyard, bro. Is there not a... There is. Oh, deadly! It got an actual modifier! Holy shit, that's huge. Well, hey, look. Life crystal. Actually, I don't know why I did that. Yes! Of all the things you could give me legendary on, my pickaxe. A D15B from my shop. It would be fucking market price plus 20% VAT. Specifically the black one. Well, I can't fucking check now. I would need to check while I'm there. And it would entirely depend on stock levels at suppliers. So it's pointless asking me now. Right. Just give me something. I'll fucking wear mismatched armor sets if I fucking need to do it to live. And just to really fuck with you, cook some boots. When you next in? Fucking next week, bro. Okay, that's a shackle, which is defense. Do I have the zombie banner yet? I really want the zombie banner. Oh my god, it's daytime. Holy fuck. Right, I want to start dealing with the fucking lava, to be honest with you. I can't grab that. Oh wow, we are in a storm already. Got past the fucking spinning section, then got hit by like one of the ET notes to dodge. That's tough. Okay. That's fine. I need those Wolfram drones to keep showing up. Okay, so I can cross the fucking pond. Oh my god, I got diamonds. I'm fairly certain that literally lets me start making magic storage. No, it doesn't. I need something else. What is it? So storage heart. I need 2 diamonds and 2 emeralds. And 3 emeralds, sorry. I don't have emeralds, I've got fucking amethyst. I've got amethyst so I can work on my... What? Oh, forbidden fragment? Oh, this is fucking hard mode shit, hello? I can't make that now. I can make the hook. Right, we're gonna do it this way. To make it look alright, I guess. Or about as alright as I can fucking make it. Right, so not quite able to cross over just yet. Yeah, there's one specific accessory that I need quite desperately. Oh. Oh, no, 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 not the goldfish, not the goldfish. Stay with me, stay with me. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Can't actually fucking put anything there because of the lava. No! We're fine. There was no cause for alarm whatsoever. I need the other fucking drops from the wall from enemies though. That's the problem I'm facing right now. Oh, my tools don't have enough range. Okay, we'll drain the lava. Hopefully that gives you enough leeway to go to the left. Ah! Shit, wait, Dot redeemed fucking Warhammer lore. What am I doing? What the fuck? I'm being jumped. They jump at me. They jump at me. They jump at me. Since when do you fire rockets? 2 energy cores. That's huge. We're so up. We're actually so up. We're so unbelievably up. Oh, I'm fucking... I died to electricity. Another core! Please die, please die, please die, please die. Thank you. Where's my... Okay, put that back down, please. Universal exotic ornaments. That's actually fucking peak, fellow. Oi, no, 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 not in the lava. Do I have less defense? Yes. Does it matter? No. Because now I can have 2 drones. Potions, okay. Cluster grenades. Yes! A goblin battle standard. Because a goblin army is what I want to be dealing with right now. Right. let's fucking queue up this lore video that Dot requested fucking 20 minutes ago. So what else have we got? Ooh, let's see if there's one on the Horus Heresy. Like a quick one. The entire Horus Heresy explained in 15 minutes. This one all right for you, Dot? 15 minutes for the whole Horus Heresy? I'm sure he'll be fine with it. Yeah, fuck it, let's... Right, here we are, because Dot requested it. I'm gonna put text on screen, requested 40k lore, bro. Let's move that here. Make that visible. And pop the video on.
The Horus Heresies were
Yo! Holy shit, man! Skull with the raid? Jesus Christ. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, Raiders. How was the stream, Skull? Considering the fact that I kind of, like, I'll be honest, I was asleep for a decent chunk of it. Hello, hello, Skull. Hello, Axel, Digi. Hello. We are playing Terraria, but Dot redeemed for me to watch 40k lore, so we're going to learn about the Horus Heresy. Is that the MMO is amazing? Interesting. What was it called again? Oh God, I can't remember. What was it called? Sword of Justice. Okay, Sword of Justice. Yeah. I might have to check it out. Right. Anyway, let's get into the lore watching, because I've left Dot waiting for this for like 20 minutes, and I get the feeling he's just gonna request another one. So.
without a doubt the most important event in the entire Warhammer 40k universe. So, in this video, I'm going to break down the complete timeline of this massive civil war that turned humanity's potential golden age into the grim dark nightmare we all know and love. The heresy changed everything, and I mean everything, about the Imperium of Man. Let's dive in and see how it all went so horribly wrong. But first, we need some context. The Emperor of Mankind had created 20 Primarchs, superhuman sons.
Main selling point is the NPCs are controlled by AI. They remember you and what you do, and everything you do matters. Oh, that does sound nice. That does indeed sound like that sounds like a lot of fun.
Genetically engineered to be perfect warriors, leaders, and conquerors. Each was designed with unique powers and abilities to lead his conquest of the galaxy. But before they could grow up, the Chaos Gods, which are malevolent entities from the warp that hate the Emperor, scattered these babies across space. This was a big setback for the Emperor's plans, and forced the Emperor to create the Space Marine legions from the Primarch's genetic material, and begin his great crusade to conquer the galaxy and search for his lost sons. The Space Marines were superhuman warriors, but nothing compared to the Primarchs themselves.
Oh, so that's okay. During my tutorial fight, I pushed a guy into water, and that triggered a special cinematic where the guy was like, "Yo, he's fucking toying with me." That's sick. What the fuck? So the entire war to conquer the entirety of the fucking galaxy in 40k was because the fucking Emperor misses his children.
Each legion took on aspects of their Primarch's genetics, even before being reunited with them. Around the year 200 of the Crusade, the Emperor had found all his sons and conquered about 1 million worlds. The Great Crusade was going better than anyone could have imagined. The Primarchs led their legions to many planets, bringing human worlds back to the Empire.
Oh, you know about the Horus Heresy?
Sometimes they did this peacefully, but often they used force. The Emperor's dream of united humanity was starting to come true. He decided to turn to Terra to work on a secret project, accessing something called the Webway, which was an ancient network of tunnels through the warp that would allow humanity to travel without relying on dangerous warp travel. While working on the Webway, the Emperor put his favourite son, Horus, in charge as War Master. And this was his first crucial mistake. By putting one Primarch above the others, the Emperor planted the seeds of resentment and rivalry. Some Primarchs like Angron, Perturabo, and Mortarion felt overlooked and undervalued. They had conquered worlds in the Emperor's name just as Horus had, yet they weren't given the same recognition.
Are
But
these
the Emperor's
fucking?
second
Are
mistake.
these fucking generic ass aliens holding lightsabers? I am brave. Hello, hello.
Name just as Horus had, yet they weren't given the same recognition. But the Emperor's second mistake might have been even worse. He kept crucial information from his sons, particularly about the true nature of the Warp and the Chaos Gods. He thought he was protecting them.
Microphone just had those fucking old ass speaker interference things. Oh no. Oh. I just pull it up in OBS and I see it just like bump just a tiny bit, and I'm assuming that was the interference we're talking about. Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm due to get a fucking new microphone soon, I think. All right, let's hope that just doesn't happen too much.
But his silence actually left them vulnerable. One Primarch in particular, Lorgar Aurelian of the Word-Bearers Legion, had been treating the Emperor like a god for years. His legion conquered worlds and forced millions to worship the Emperor. The problem was that the Emperor hated religion and wanted a non-religious
do
empire
remember
based
that.
on his imperial truth. He wanted humanity to live by a rational, materialist philosophy that denied the
That
existence
sound.
of gods and supernatural entities. When the Emperor
What?
discovered what Logar was doing, he publicly
Okay, this is actually perfect because I need to like quickly go and grab something. But like before I do, what? How on earth are you gonna try and tout this mindset in the 40k universe when there is literally like a fucking actual gods doing shit? Like, I suppose again, this was when like Space Marine chapters and all that, they were all still very young, I'm assuming. So because this only started happening after the Emperor created all of the Space Marine chapters off of the genetics of the Primarchs in order to actually reunite the Primarchs. So I guess they wouldn't have had that much knowledge about the Chaos Gods and the Warp and all that,
entities.
which makes perfect sense. I'm just gonna go quickly grab something that'll take me like 10 seconds. I just fucking smacked my mic. Okay, there we go. Just needed to put my phone on charge as all. Okay.
When the Emperor discovered what Logar was doing, he publicly humiliated him and had his favourite city, Monarchia, destroyed by the Ultramarines.
What? Bro. I know who isn't getting the fucking... Isaac Magnus Gods, you don't need the thing. Look at me. I'm a living example that you fuckers ain't trying hard enough. Bro, that's fucking crazy. Like, you disagree with what your child is doing, so you blow up his fucking house.
He then forced Logar and his legion to kneel in the ashes of the ruined city as punishment, which was once again a really bad move. Scorned, Lorgar went on a spiritual journey and wandered into places no Primarch should go. He ventured to the Eye of Terror, and there...
Oh, yeah, there's Korn, Nurgle, Sinch.
he discovered the Chaos Gods. The ruinous powers hated the Emperor and offered Lorgar the validation he desperately wanted. They told him that the Emperor had lied. There were indeed gods in the universe. And what's more, these gods told Lorgar that the Emperor himself was planning to become a god by sacrificing humanity. Upon hearing this, Lorgar secretly gave himself to chaos and began plotting to turn others against the Emperor. His first target, of course, was Horus. The War Master himself already had doubts about the Emperor being gone, and the tragedy that would one day be known as the Horus Heresy started on a planet called Davin. During a battle with the planetary governor, who had turned traitor, Horus was hurt by a chaos weapon called an anatheme. The wound was lethal, and no medical treatment could help.
Ooh.
Horus was dying. Secretly influenced by Lorgar's priests, his officers brought him to a chaos temple on Davin for healing. While in a coma, Lorgar's priest showed him false visions of a future where the Emperor abandons his sons and becomes a tyrant worshipped as a god. These visions showed the Imperium as a nightmarish religious state where the Emperor sat on a golden throne, fed by 1,000 souls a day, while his sons were either dead or forgotten. Statues of the Emperor stood everywhere, and those who didn't worship him were executed as heretics. What Horus didn't realise was that this grim future would only happen because of his own rebellion. Ironic, right? A self-fulfilling prophecy engineered by the Chaos Gods. Convinced the Emperor planned to discard him and his brothers and become...
So, right. Yes, it's false. Manifested by the Chaos Gods are doing this for the love of the game. But let's not sit here and pretend that the Emperor is absolved of any guilt. Because, again, why are we blowing up an entire city just because our son said something we don't like?
become a god, Horus made a deal with Chaos. Give me the power to defeat my father.
Oh, we're in the middle of an ad break. We can fucking pause this. We'll actually go back a couple of seconds. Yeah, gonna wait for the ad break to finish, and then we shall resume the lore watching. So we're not talking about the Emperor's children prior to the fancy schmancy upgrades that got taken to the proverbial backyard when they no longer were useful to Daddy. That might be what we're talking about. I don't know. Yeah, no one in 40k can be considered a saint. It's just different shades of sin. That's all it is. Right, the ad break's over, so let's resume.
Horus made a deal with Chaos. Give me the power to defeat my father, and I'll give you the galaxy. With that deal, the heresy officially began. Horus woke up from his coma, healed but now corrupted by Chaos. Even his closest allies didn't realise how much he had changed. But soon his orders began to shift. He pulled back his troops and began preparing for a civil war. His first task was to recruit his brothers to his cause. Some, like Angron of the World Eaters and Mortarion of the Death Guard, were easy to turn. They already resented the Emperor.
No one.
Primarch Fulgrim of the
there are no good guys here. We don't do that here.
Emperor's children was corrupted through chaos artifacts, so he did not require much convincing. Others, like Perturabo of the Iron Warriors, were swayed by Horus's arguments about the Emperor's betrayal. Horus now had 9 Primarchs on his side: himself, Lorgar, Angron, Fulgrim, Mortarion, Perturabo, Conrad Kurz, Alpharius and Megon, the twin Primarchs of the Alpha Legion.
Yeah, I was about to say, Alpharius, that's definitely the Alpha Legion.
And Magnus the Red, who would join later under different circumstances. But even 9
Magnus.
Primarchs wouldn't be enough if the loyal Space Marines in their own legions fought against them. Horus also knew that not all Space Marines would betray the Emperor, so his first move was to purge the loyal followers from his own forces. He identifies Marines loyal to the Emperor amongst his ranks and sends them all to a planet called Istvan III to crush a rebellion. When the Space Marines touched down, Horus dropped bombs filled with a deadly virus known as the Life Eater onto the planet's surface. The results were horrific. It broke down all organic matter within minutes, turning all living beings into a flammable sludge. Then Horus's fleet fired bombardment cannons, igniting the atmosphere and turning the entire planet into a raging firestorm. But Horus's plan wasn't perfect. Some of the loyalist Space Marines, warned by reluctant traitors like Sol Tarvitz of the Emperor's Children, took shelter inside underground bunkers and survived. Even though there were fewer, the loyalists fought back against the traitors trying to kill them. A small group of Death Guard led by Battle Captain Nathaniel Garrow managed to escape on a ship called the Eisenstein and headed to Terra to warn the Emperor. Horus then set an even bigger trap. He sent out a request for reinforcements to 7 other legions for help dealing with the rebellion. 4 of these legions, the Iron Warriors, Alpha Legion, Word Bearers, and Night Lords, were secretly already with Horus but hadn't revealed it yet. When 3 loyal legions, the Raven Guard, Salamanders, and Iron Hands, arrived first at Istan 5, they were immediately betrayed and nearly wiped out by 4 traitor legions. This became known as the Dropsite Massacre, one of the bloodiest betrayals in Imperial history. 3 Primarchs fought on the Loyalist side: Corvus Corax of the Raven Guard, Vulcan of the Salamanders, and Ferrus Manus of the Iron Hands. Ferrus Manus, angry at his close brother Fulgrim for betraying him, rushed into the enemy lines to face him. Their duel was epic but ended in tragedy. Fulgrim, now corrupted by a demon sword, cut off Ferrus's head. The first Primarch had fallen. Vulcan was captured and brutally tortured by Conrad Kurz, while Corax barely got away with what was left of his legion. With many loyal legions badly damaged, Horus now had a clear path to Terra. His rebellion was becoming stronger. Around the same time, Magnus the Red, Primarch of the Thousand Suns, discovered Horus's betrayal thanks to his psychic powers. Magnus was the strongest psyker among the Primarchs and could see events across the galaxy. When he saw Horus fall to chaos, he was shocked. The Emperor had banned psychic powers, but Magnus thought this warning was too important to ignore. So he tried to warn the Emperor using forbidden magic. Exactly.
Oh no, because now the Emperor's going to be like, why are you using magic? Not, what do you mean my son's fallen to chaos? Although I suppose he would probably not be able to suspend disbelief.
What the Emperor told him never to do. And it turns out there was a good reason for that. By sending his magical message, Magnus accidentally damaged the Emperor's Webway project and unleashed demons onto Terra.
Oh.
Thousands died as demons came through the breach, and the Emperor had to sit on the Golden Throne to stop the break from getting bigger and demons from taking over Terra. The Emperor, furious, sent Leman Russ to bring Magnus back for punishment. But because of confusion or manipulation by Horus, Russ attacked Magnus's home planet, Prospero, instead of capturing him. The Space Wolves descended on Prospero in a devastating assault. Magnus,
Shout out on cooldown. I actually completely forgot about that.
To fight back out of guilt, eventually joined the battle to save his legion. The Thousand Suns were almost wiped out, and Magnus, hurt by Russ in the fight, escaped to the Eye of Terror. Another loyal legion lost to the Emperor. While all this was happening, Lorgar sent most of his word-bearers to attack the Ultramarines.
On Cronus?
Led by Rabute Gilliman, the Ultramarines were the largest legion, possibly numbering over 250,000 Space Marines. Keeping them away from Terra was crucial to Horus's plan.
250,000 when you consider how fucking broken Space Marines are is crazy.
The goal was to keep this massive legion far from Terra during the coming battle. The Word-Bearers attacked, and thousands of Ultramarines died in the ambush at the battle now called the Battle of Calth. Even though the Word-Bearers had surprise and demons on their side, they were mostly beaten after Gilliman brought his forces together. To prevent the Ultramarines from making it back to Terra, the Word-Bearers used a ritual sacrifice to create a massive warp storm. This warp storm, known as the Ruin Storm, cut the galaxy in half and successfully prevented the Ultramarines from joining the Emperor.
Yeah, the fucking Halo, the Halo ARs are fucking funny.
The Ultramarines stuck behind the Ruin Storm, and 3 legions badly damaged at Isfahan 5. Horus had neutralised more than half of the Loyalist forces. The road to Terra was completely open. On Terra, the Emperor had appointed Rogal Dorn, Primarch of the Imperial Fists, as Praetorian of Terra. Dorn, the Emperor's architect, had been fortifying Terra for years, and the Imperial Palace became the most defended location in human history. 2 more loyal Primarchs made it to Terra before Horus's arrival: Sanguinius of the Blood Angels, and Jagatai Khan of the White Scars. Together with Dorn, they prepared for the coming storm. 7 years after the heresy began, Horus finally reached Terra with his traitor forces. The siege of Terra lasted 55 days and devastated the planet. Billions died as the traitor attacked cities and sent demons to hurt the people. Each traitor Primarch caused their own terrible damage during the siege. Mortarion and his Death Guard used deadly germs that made parts of the palace into plague zones. Portarabo, the expert in sieges, carefully planned how to break through the palace walls. The traitor
Pause.
legions.
I think I saw that one a little bit late. Oh, I've got a drink anyway. Yeah, you can do Skull. Go ahead. Do whatever you want. You can link it, whatever. Let's have a gander at this one.
Hey, Fist! Yes, you! We're calling you out!
Guys! Hey, guys! We got some mind losers out here!
Hey! The only losers are going to be you once we breach your walls!
Oh, yeah? We'll see. Hey, guys! Bring the thing!
Bring the thing.
Where is he going?
Is that a tank? That's a tank. Or just a big fucking gun. Oh, he dropped it. Fuck's sake.
Hey! Hey, that could have killed me!
Hey, guys! We missed!
We missed!
Stop with these childish games, Fist! We can't delay waste your pitiful defenses, so stop acting like this is a joke!
Oh, is poor little baby going to cry?
What? No?
Do you need a pacifier, Iron Baby?
No! No, I don't! And I'm not an infant!
Oh, really? Because Baby Heretic sure is acting like one!
This is fucking peak rage baiting, hello?
You're the one acting like a baby, Fist!
Oh, did Iron Baby poo in his suit? Does Daddy Portarabo need to come and change it?
No! No, I did not! I did not poo in my suit!
I think you did. I can smell it from here. You make the Death God smell nicer.
Hey! Hey! That's crossing a line, Fist!
No, it's true. Even your Primarch says so. He says you're the smelliest of all the Iron Warriors.
He did not say that!
Yes, yes he did. He even said you were stupid and ugly.
Well, your Primarch is dead, Fist! So, ha!
That may be, Iron Loser, but at least he loved us. Unlike yours, he hates you.
No!
Yes?
No.
Uh-huh.
No, no, no! No, he doesn't!
Yes, he does.
Hey, brother, do the real burner on him. The real good one.
Oh, yeah, that one. All right. Hey, Iron Loser!
What?
Your Primarch is so fat,
Oh
he
no.
makes Nuggle look like a supermodel.
Hey!
Oh no, we're not doing your mama jokes in 40k.
Hey!
Oh, did I strike a nerve, Iron Loser? Maybe you should go back to your demon dick lady girlfriend.
What? Excuse me?
Yeah, you heard me. We all know you like demon dick ladies.
No, I do not! I do not like demon dick ladies!
Yeah, you do. We all know you do. Perturabo even said that's why he thinks you're weird.
No! I like normal ladies! Without dicks!
Yeah, you like the demon dick ladies because you like dick.
No, no, no! I do not! I do not! I do not!
The demon
I don't
dick
like
ladies.
dick. Where'd you go, Fist? Come back! We're not done here!
I think that one hit.
Oh, oh look at you. Oh, no.
Hey!
Oh, no.
Hey!
Oh, look. Iron Loser's covered in dirt. Maybe you should go home and take a bath, because you stink.
Shut up! Just shut up, Fist!
Just go home, Iron Loser. Back to your demon dick lady girlfriend.
Fine, we're leaving, Fist! But not to go back to demon dick ladies! We're going to re-strategize and decimate you all!
Whatever you say, Iron Loser. Bye-bye.
Come on, guys, let's go!
He's crying.
What is the plan?
We're going back to base. Replan. And I'm going to give my demon tech lady wife a call.
Hey! Let's go!
Talk to.
Bro, that was so fucking funny. What the shit?
Now corrupted by chaos, went wild. The Emperor's children stopped fighting and instead enjoyed cruel pleasure.
What the fuck is this picture? Wait, no. I need to fucking. I think I need to save this. The Spacebook says this is bad.
Just across whole continents. Angron, now a powerful demon of Khorne, just destroyed everything he saw, including his own troops. The defenders fought bravely. The Imperial Fists kept the walls, the Blood Angels launched strong attacks, and the White Scars made quick raids on enemy guns. But, even so, the palace defences were slowly falling apart. When all hope seemed lost, the Loyalists received word that reinforcements were approaching. Gilliman had broke through the Ruinstorm with his Ultramarines, and the Dark Angels
Fucking
and
Gilliman.
Space Wolves were on
Actually,
their way
the
as well.
goat.
With reinforcements on the way, Horus knew he was on the clock, and so he made a desperate gamble. He knew that if the fight went on for a long time, he would eventually lose. He needed to end it quickly. He lowered the shields on his flagship, daring the Emperor to come face him personally.
Oh.
The Emperor, along with his sons Sanguinius and Rogel Dawn, teleported to his flagship, but the ship
Fucking
was
instant
twisted by
transmission.
chaos, and they got separated. The Emperor's powers were weakened by the strong chaos energy, and he had to fight his way through the ship. Sanguinius, the angelic Primarch of the Blood Angels, reached Horus first. Despite being one of the most powerful Primarchs, he was no match for chaos-empowered Horus. After an epic and brutal fight, Horus killed him.
Sanguinus dies.
The death of Sanguinius later caused a problem in his legion called the Black Rage, where Blood Angels sometimes go crazy, thinking they are Sanguinius in his last moments. When the Emperor arrived and found his most noble son dead, he realised Horus was beyond saving. They engaged in another epic battle, with Horus empowered by all 4 Chaos Gods. For a
Wow!
time, Horus seemed to be winning. He tore the Emperor's throat, hurt one of his eyes, and cut off his arm. But, at a crucial moment in the fight, an Imperial Guardsman came into the room. Some say Horus killed him instantly with just a thought, laughing while he did the deed. This cruel act showed the Emperor that Horus was no longer the son he loved. The Emperor used nearly all his psychic power to completely destroy Horus, not just killing his body, but erasing his soul and essence from existence. Something not even the Chaos Gods could prevent. But the victory came at a terrible cost. The Emperor was gravely injured and had to be put on the Golden Throne, which was converted into a life support machine. The traitor forces, now without leaders, ran away to the Eye of Terror. The Horus Heresy completely reshaped the Imperium. After the war, Rabute Gilliman, one of the few loyal Primarchs left, knew this could never happen again. He wrote the Codex Astartes, breaking the huge Space Marine Legion into smaller groups called chapters, each with 1,000 warriors to stop any leader from having too much power. Some legions, like the Space Wolves, didn't want to split up, while others, like the Ultramarines, accepted it. This caused more disagreements, even among the loyal ones. At the same time, the Mechanicum of Mars split into the loyal Adeptus Mechanicus and the chaos-corrupted Dark Mechanicum. Now the Imperial Army is divided into the Imperial Guard and Imperial Navy to prevent any one commander from controlling both ground and space forces. The Emperor, who was once against religion, is now worshipped as a god by billions. The old secular beliefs are replaced by the Imperial cult. Over the next thousands of years, the loyal Primarchs either die, vanish, or go into deep sleep. By the 41st millennium, only Gilliman is awake again, brought back by Adeptus Mechanicus and Ynnari Eldar. The Space Marines are split, the Emperor is a lifeless body on a throne, and Chaos has a strong hold on humanity's empire. All because of a family fight that got way out of hand.
Damn. Yeah, Horus Heresy. Oh wait, I need to mute desktop audio, and then I need to get rid of this. Yeah, the Horus Heresy is like one that is an event in 40k that I have like in the games that I have played, it has been referenced several times. And it's one I'm actually really happy that I just chose to watch that one, to be honest. It's gonna get ridiculous not constantly requesting these, but like, I'm happy. I'm really happy that we've just decided to do this. Oh wait, pots. I need to be careful. Drop the day bloom. No, keep the ropes and the bombs. Oh, I need to keep everything else. Not the glow sticks. What's they got? I need to put this shit on like an hour-long cooldown. Okay, requested 40k lore time again. What do we have? What do we have? So that's a hashtag. That's a hashtag. Oh, did you refund it? Okay. What I'll do though for the future, I'll set it on like a decently long cooldown, because that way we're able to. Because not having a redeem for 100 points per video minute, that is true. What I might do then is I might set it so I might set the cooldown to be like a lot longer, because I think I've set it on cooldown. I might have, but I'll set the cooldown to be like maybe like an hour if possible, if not an hour, like maybe 2. But that also means we can make 2-hour cooldown, but that means we can go into like the 30-45 minute videos where like there's more detail to it all, maybe like a more concise picture of events. Because funnily enough, I want to see the lore of like if there is any. I want to see the lore of like Cronus if it exists, because yeah, half of my stream is just gonna be Warhammer. Yeah, literally. Right. Yeah, I need to probably work on the specifics of it, but I am definitely a fan of like having the redeem. Right, okay. So that's okay. Annoying, but I don't. Well, it's fucking slower. Ugh. Whatever. I don't need that. I don't need the fucking. Wait, no, I do need the scroll staff because I've not. It's a sentry, not an actual summon. Let's replant some of the acorns while I'm here. get to hammering. Oh, there was like a little trick I could do, like for the visual design of everything that I really liked. There it is. Okay, so I don't necessarily need that there. Although, actually, now that I think about it, that looks kind of fucking weird. Oh, now it looks even weirder. No, I think those two can go there. Okay, I think there's the fucking. There we go. That'll do. That's the solution, I think. You know, I've just made an item that lets an NPC move into my housing. Only one small problem, I don't have any fucking NPC housing. Like, at all. I've got none. Alright. Yeah, I want to get a bit closer. No! Oh shit, there's a lot of them. Okay, I'm fine somehow. Please, just give me the banner, give me the banner. Words cannot describe how desperate I am to get this fucking zombie banner. Actually, fuck it, we get rid of that one. That's amazing. Right, let's that should do for now, actually. Why is he so small? Hello? Okay, whoa, no! Oh, that zombie's gonna fucking jump into the lava with all my fucking money. let's just fucking place a chest down and then autofill. Keep my potions. Deposit. Oh, I do still want my torches. Right, shackle. Fuck's sake. Have I forgotten something? Is that why you're saying that? Oh, you're just saying hi. Hi. Whenever you say Beppers like that, I'm like, oh, did I forget to do something? Or that's what I was gonna do. Touch the Bidoo. Oh no. Oh, does this not work from fucking inventory? That's really not good. Okay, so now I don't need to worry about zombies when I'm at home. Which is very helpful. Do I not have something that, like, lets me just benefit from banners in inventory? Or is that in a different mod? It might just be in a different mod, which is really unfortunate. This world gen is still so completely fucked. Like, what do you mean I spawned on lava? Yo-ho! Nebula, thank you so much for the raid, man. And Melisek, hello, hello, hello. My money! Oh, he's still here. Hello, hello, hello. Nebula, thank you so much for the follow. Just finished co-streaming. Yeah, very nice, very nice. How was it? I hope you had a good stream. If you need to raid and run, feel free to do so. Come closer. No, that is further away. You fucking went straight to the fucking lava. What were you playing? Oh, fuck! Oh, well. We did aquatic scourge before Wall of Flesh. Interesting. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, so around about 4 high. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's an arm, that's an arm, that's an arm. Yeah, usual. Darts. Are we being serious this time? Oh, you found one that you actually... Ow. Courtesy of Skull, fair enough. Okay, it didn't drop a battery. Okay, so we're doing this now. We're doing this. Courtesy of Skull, no worries. Okay, okay. Your life as the Emperor of Mankind. So thanks to Dot, we are now doing a 40k law break. So now I need to turn this on. And let's just get to watching it.
It's 8000 BC and humanity is still figuring out pottery and whether drinking from puddles counts as hydration. Meanwhile, a bunch of ancient psychers called shamans stare into a warp. Picture another dimension that exists parallel to ours, except it's made of pure emotion and psychic energy. They see chaos gods starting to form like black mold in a college fridge and collectively go,
This video was handcrafted by 100 dwarfs with autism, so you know it's good. Thank you for the hydrate, Nebula.
absolutely not. So they committed ritual group suicide, merging their souls into a single immortal guardian. And that was the Emperor of Mankind. Now, his actual origin, that's basically humanity's oldest conspiracy theory. What we know for sure is that he's a perpetual and
40K04.
immortal psyker who just
Okay.
doesn't die. Ever. He spends the next 7,000 years meddling from the shadows like humanity's most overqualified babysitter, guiding human progress here, nudging civilization there, occasionally stepping in as Alexander the Great because sometimes you need to conquer Persia to keep humanity on track. Every time some great man pops up, Leonardo da Vinci, Genghis Khan, pick your favorite, there's a non-zero chance it's just him trying out a new character build. Prophet? Miracle baby? Sure, why not? The rest? Yeah, that's between him and his search history. He refuses to be worshipped, he refuses to stay dead, he maintains a 100% win rate against history's worst decisions. He's not doing this alone either. Other perpetuals, immortals who are just as allergic to death as he is, help guide humanity through its awkward teenage millennia. Then humanity hits its peak era, the dark age of technology, fully sentient AI, men of iron, faster than light travel, continent-sized cities, basically Star Trek if everyone chain-smoked. Predictably,
Lovely.
everything goes sideways. The AI revolt. Imagine if every toaster, car, and supercomputer simultaneously decided humans were the problem. Billions die, entire star systems go dark. From that moment on, humanity develops a permanent phobia of anything that thinks for itself. What's left limps into something even worse, the Age of Strife. Warp storms erupt across the galaxy, cutting human worlds
So wait, was
off
that the
from
fucking birth of the Necrons, bro? Nah, the Necrons were fucking older.
other.
The Necrons are older.
Untaught
I know
psychers
that.
pop up everywhere
think.
like psychic puberty gone feral. Demonic possession becomes an actual workplace hazard. Civilization doesn't crumble overnight. It explodes. That's when he finally
Oh,
steps out
fucking
of the shadows,
Wolfie.
puts on gold armor, and decides to stop nudging history and start conquering it. But conquering what exactly? Well, it starts with Terra.
Ugh.
That's Earth, by the way, but nobody calls
Ugh.
it that anymore, being absolutely terrible. Terra at this point is basically a Mad Max fanfic being co-written by psychic cannibals and warlords with names like the Boar of Orsh. Warp storms tear through reality, techno-barbarians fight over scrap metal, and what passes for civilization looks like a parking lot knife fight filmed at 144p. But before we get to that, let's rewind a bit. See, the Emperor didn't just wake up one day with god-tier powers. During humanity's golden age, he took a casual stroll to a planet called Moloch, found a warp gate, and basically walked into the Chaos God's living room to negotiate a business deal. This is how it probably went. We'll give you power to create perfect super soldiers. Cool, what's the catch? Your soul. Eternal servitude. Yeah, sure. And then he immediately ghosts them. No callback, no second date. Ever since, they've been calling him Anathema, which for the record means ultimate hated thing. Yeah, this choice
Lovely.
totally won't have any consequences. Armed with
So,
stolen divine
so the
juice and
Chaos Gods are mad at the Emperor because he ghosted him. He ghosted them. Lovely.
zero intention of explaining where he got it, the Emperor finally steps out of the shadows. No more playing mysterious mentor, time to go full Golden Daddy mode. Enter the Thunder Warriors, his first public army and proof that overkill isn't in his vocabulary. Imagine Space Marines but bulkier, angrier, and with the emotional stability of a caffeinated honey badger. They just turned Terra's warlords into decorative paste. His right-hand man for all this? Malkador the Sigillite. Part prime minister, part wizard accountant, part guy who has to explain why the Emperor's latest idea involves more explosions. Together, they steamroll through Terra's techno-barbarian kingdoms.
And look, the Emperor had Malkador to keep track of every insane plan he made. Me, I've got meetings, script drafts, and 14 different final v2.x files. That's why I use Plod Note Pro, today's sponsor. Plod is a sleek AI note taker about the size of a credit card. Notes actually organize themselves.
Now, back to the video. Once Terra's pacified, translation, everyone who disagreed is now biodegradable, the Emperor faces his next problem, spaceships and weapons. But Terra's basically a junkyard. You can't conquer the galaxy with scrap metal and good vibes. So he looks next door to Mars.
You can have your orcs.
Mars used to be the humanity's factory planet back when everything was awesome. They built all the cool stuff, giant robots, thinking computers, spaceships the size of cities. Then the AI revolt happened and Mars got hit hard. The survivors were left with a dilemma. They needed their advanced tech to rebuild, but they couldn't trust anything that artificially thinks. Their solution? Pretend their computers aren't thinking. They're just really religious. Meet the tech priests of Mars. These are people who replace their arms with robotic claws and their eyes with cameras because flesh let them down during the robot war. They turn engineering into prayer. Your spaceship's computer isn't an AI making calculations, it's a blessed machine spirit. That's really good.
The fucking Cynthia analogy is golden, Lulfy. Oh my god.
Math because it loves the Emperor. When the Emperor shows up to those traumatized cyborg monks, they take one look at his golden glow and go, "The Messiah is here!" Does he corrupt them? Absolutely not. The deal is simple. Mars gets Imperial protection and permission to keep having romantic relationships with their printers. The Emperor gets weapons, spaceships, and giant robot suits. Everyone pretends the advanced computers controlling these weapons are just really devout machines with good aim. But Terra was just a warm-up. The Emperor is looking at a galaxy full, scattered of human worlds, millions of planets that got cut off during the Age of Strife and have been doing their own thing for thousands of years. Some turned into medieval death cults, others devoted into cannibalistic tribes. A few got really into worshipping giant spiders. And Thunder Warriors were perfect for beating up Earth's warlords, but Galactic Conquest? They'd probably declare war on their own spaceship's navigation system. Plus, with Terra unified, keeping unstable super soldiers around is like keeping a rabid dog as a pet, except the dog is 7 feet tall and can bench press a tank. So the Emperor quietly retires them all and gets to work on the next gen model, Space Marines.
Hell yeah.
Genetically enhanced warriors built from the DNA of 20 designer babies he's been cultivating in secret labs beneath his palace.
Called the Primarchs.
These babies are called Primarchs, and they're basically demigods designed to be the perfect generals for humanity's future. It's going great until everything goes sideways. The Chaos Gods, still salty about the whole Molech situation, decide to crash the baby shower. They crack open the incubation pods and scatter the Primarchs across the galaxy like the world's most expensive confetti. But wait, there's more. Turns out Erda, another perpetual, might have helped them to do it. Why? Because she realized the Emperor was turning their divine children into weapons, and that's apparently where she drew the line. It's the ultimate custody battle. Dad wants to militarize the kids, Mom launches them into space to give them normal childhoods on random death worlds.
Yeah.
Look, nobody said perpetuals were good at parenting. The Emperor's response, does he panic? Does he rage? Nope. He looks at the empty pods, shrugs, and goes, well, I kept copies of their DNA. Guess we're doing this the hard way. He cranks out Space Marine legions tailored to each missing Primarch's genetic code and announces the Great Crusade, a galaxy-wide road trip to find his scattered kids and reunite humanity under one big, happy, genocidal empire. Meanwhile, he's got a secret side project running, the Imperial Webway. Remember how humans have to travel through the warp, where chaos demons hang out like interdimensional highway robbers?
And we don't want to
The
do
Emperor's
that.
plan is to hack into the Eldar's ancient transit network. Eldar are like space elves with a superiority complex who built galactic highways before humans discovered fire. This would give humanity its own demon-free subway system. It's brilliant. It's foolproof. It would completely cut chaos out of humanity's future. Mission statement. Find the kids, save mankind, build an empire that lasts forever. What could possibly go wrong? If you said literally everything, congratulations, you understand Warhammer 40k. So with that ominous setup out of the way, the Emperor now had everything he needed. An army, a fleet, and 20 missing demigod sons scattered across the galaxy. Time to go find them. The Great Crusade is less military campaign and more galaxy-wide road trip with mandatory compliance. Space Marine legions hit system after system, desert worlds, hive cities, feral death planets filled with things that have too many teeth. Each is given a simple choice. Join humanity's future or get redecorated by orbital bombardment. It's diplomacy, but with more craters. Meanwhile, the Lost Primarchs begin turning up one by one. Fully grown, ruling whatever random world they landed on, and somehow thriving despite zero childhood supervision. Rabute Gilliman of the Ultramarines, Blue Roman Tax Nerds. Jagatai Khan of the White Scars, Jed by Genghis Khan. Sanguinus of the Blood Angels, Literal Angel, everyone's favorite. Rogaldorn of the Imperial Fists, wall-building pain enthusiast. Ferrus Manus of the Iron Hands, hot-headed, loses his head. Fulgrim of the Emperor's Children, perfectionist turned kinslayer. Vulcan of the Salamanders, gentle giant who suffers horribly. Korax of the Raven Guard,
Everyone is
Batman knockoff. And Magnus the Red of the Thousand Suns, magic addict with dad issues. And of course, Horus Lupercal of the Luna Wolves, Golden Child, best friend, War Master, and future biggest disappointment in galactic history. There were 20 Primarchs originally, 18
Gotta
recovered,
catch 'em
each
all.
weirder than the last. 2 Primarchs, the 2nd and 11th, got so thoroughly screwed up that the Emperor had them and their entire legions deleted from history. Like, aggressively deleted. We're talking about the kind of mistakes that make you burn all the evidence and pretend it never happened. Each of the remaining 18 brings their own flavor of daddy issues that will definitely not cause problems later. But everything shifts when the Emperor finds Horus Lupercal. By the time the Crusade reaches Olanor, where they face the biggest orc invasion in galactic history, the Imperium is at its peak. I'm not going to go too into detail into orcs. You can check out this video if you want to know more about them. Millions of green-skinned warriors led by a beast the size of a building, all screaming and shooting at anything that moves. The final showdown? The Emperor and Horus tag-teaming this absolute unit until the Emperor delivers a final killing blow that sends their leader crashing down like a failed building. It's humanity's greatest victory. Naturally, the Emperor decides this is the perfect moment to promote Horus and peace out. Horus is officially promoted to War Master, placed in charge of the entire galactic expansion, while the Emperor runs to Terra to focus on his secret project, building humanity's Webway Gate. He's strapped into the Golden Throne, a massive psychic machine that lets him hold the portal shut while crews try to build humanity's demon-free subway system. Horus continues to push the Crusade forward, conquering world after world, until his legion reaches the planet Davin. There, he's wounded by a chaos-tainted blade. Taken to a healing temple run by Erebus of the World Bearers, a chaplain who's secretly been worshipping chaos for years. Horus is shown visions, the Emperor abandoning his sons, planning to become a god, discarding them like tools. Horus believes every word. He wakes up not healed, but converted. First quietly, then deliberately he begins twisting everything he once led. Loyal legions get reassigned into kill zones, warp weapons go missing, Primarchs begin choosing sides without saying a word. The Great Crusade became corrupted, and soon half the Imperium will be killing the other half
So this is
before
the Horus
anyone
Heresy,
even
which
realizes
we've,
a civil war has already begun.
Which is going on.
Meanwhile, Magnus the Reed sees Horus going full villain speedrun and thinks, I have to warn Dad. Problem is, Magnus's version of sending a text as Kool-Aid Manning straight through every psychic firewall on Terra. The message gets through, the warning works, but so does the collateral damage, because the shockwave doesn't just knock on the Emperor's door, it blows a hole straight into his Webway project. Yeah, his big plan to give humanity its own backdoor highway through the galaxy. No demons, no chaos, just safe travel forever.
Yeah, the demons.
Basically the one thing that could have broken the cycle. Now, it's trashed. The palace basement is flooding with demons like somebody left the warp faucet open. The Emperor has 2 options. Let Terra drown or let Horus burn down the galaxy. And he picks the option that hurts the least. He abandons the Webway. He chooses to hold the line. Malcador, his oldest friend and confidant, volunteers to take his place on the Golden Throne temporarily. The strain kills Malcador almost instantly. He literally crumbles to dust, but it buys the Emperor enough time to go after his wayward son. Meanwhile, Horus sends loyal elements of his own legion to Isfahan III under the pretense of crushing rebellion, then virus bombs them from orbit while they're still saluting. Loyalists die thinking they were following orders. The message is brutal and deliberate, he's not coming back. Word of this reaches Terra, distorted by warp storms, lies, and bureaucratic confusion. By the time the Emperor realizes what's really happening, Horus has already weaponized the Great Crusade against itself. Recruitment requests become death warrants, compliance actions become massacres. More and more Primarchs quietly choose sides, some out of resentment and some out of pride. Some because bloodshed is their love language, and some because this is the Chaos God's endgame and they've been planning it since day one. Then comes Isstvan V, where trust goes to die. 7 legions show up to arrest Horus. The Iron Hand, Salamanders, and Raven Guard deploy first, charging straight into battle like they're expecting backup. Their reinforcements arrive right on schedule, except they immediately start shooting the Loyalists instead of the traitors. The Loyalists realize what's happening about 30 seconds too late. Ferrus Manus, Primarch of the Iron Hands and the Emperor's most hot-headed son, gets his head chopped off by Fulgrim, Primarch of the Emperor's children, and his own brother and former best friend. Vulcan, the Salamander's gentle giant Primarch who just wanted to protect people, gets captured and tortured in ways that would make Saw look like a kid's movie. Korax, the Raven Guard's brooding stealth expert, barely escapes with his sanity intact and a new hobby, plotting revenge. At this point, the rebellion has gone galactic. Horus drives straight for Terra, warp storms churn behind him, Loyalist worlds are given a single choice, kneel to chaos or burn for eternity. The siege of Terra begins. Rogaldorn fortifies the Imperial Palace into a fortress bigger than continents. Jagatai Khan, Sanguinius, the Custodes, the Emperor's personal golden bodyguards who make Space Marines look like mall cops, and Malkador's shadowy agents fight street by street. Giant war robots called Titans, think Godzilla with cannons, wade across what used to be the Himalayas. Demons crawl into reality through breaches from the warp storms, and Horus does the smartest stupid thing possible. He lowers his void shields. Everyone knows what it means. It's an invitation and a trap. The Emperor takes it anyway. He teleports around Horus's flagship with Sanguinius and Rogaldorn. Sanguinius reaches Horus first. He tries using Talk No Jutsu, but that ends with Horus snapping his spine. By the time the Emperor arrives, he finds Sanguinius already dead, wings broken, neck snapped, the works. The duel that follows doesn't look like a fight. It looks like two gods tearing holes in reality. The Emperor keeps pulling his punches, still hoping his favorite son might snap out of it.
Nah.
Then Horus casually murders Alanius Person, the same immortal buddy who'd been fighting alongside the Emperor since forever, just to prove there's nothing left worth saving. The Emperor finally stops holding back. The Emperor unleashes a psychic blast
the fucking Super Saiyan 2 Gohan bit, bro.
Erased. Mind, body, soul, past, future, gone. Victory comes at a cost, though. The Emperor's body shattered, his lungs failing, heart barely working. Rogaldorn drags what's left of his father back to Terra and shoves him into the only thing that might hold his soul together, the Golden Throne. Now, it's modified to be part life support machine, part psychic amplifier. It burns through 1,000 psychers a day, their souls shoveled in like coal just to make his body twitch, and his psychic lights stay on. Failure means the Astronomicon. It's basically his psychic lighthouse that guides human ships through the warp going dark, and humanity being instantly doomed. The Emperor doesn't die, he simply stops living in any way that makes sense. With the Emperor silent, unable to speak, move, or even blink, the power shifts from a warrior king to something far worse. Bureaucracy. The High Lords of Terra rise, generals, cardinals, admirals, politicians, each claiming to interpret his divine will. The Imperium isn't governed so much as argued into submission. Departments multiply like rats. Wars are declared via paperwork. Dissent becomes heresy. Thought becomes a crime. To prevent another Horus, Rabude Gilliman breaks the Space Marine legions into smaller chapters, each controlled by different worlds and masters. No more godlike Primarch-led armies, he says. Meanwhile, the Imperial cult spreads like wildfire. Despite the Emperor explicitly banning religion during his life, the Ecclesiarchy, the Imperium's official church, now preaches that he is a literal god. Billions believe he watches their every move from the throne, judging every thought, every breath, every prayer. This wasn't his plan, but no one listens to a corpse, even if it's technically still screaming in the warp. Over the next 10,000 years, the Imperium slowly rots from the inside. With no emperor to guide them, the High Lords interpret his will through committee meetings and power grabs. Technology becomes too sacred to understand, better to pray to the machine spirit than risk innovation. Knowledge gets buried under layers of ritual and paranoia. Progress becomes heresy. The Imperium becomes the greatest empire in galactic history, and somehow also the most horrifying to live in. Somewhere, buried beneath the machinery and sacrifices, the Emperor's spirit continues to fight. He shines as the Astronomicon. He appears in dreams and tarot visions. Living saints occasionally rise, shooting holy fire and refusing to die when shot. Now, whether because of him or because trillions believe hard enough that it becomes true, he's a prisoner who must never be allowed to die. Because if the Emperor ever lets go, even for a moment, chaos wins everything. Fast forward 1,000 years, and that slow decay finally hits critical mass. The galaxy literally tears in half. The Cicatrix Maledictum, a permanent warp storm the size of the Milky Way, splits the Imperium like a wishbone, trapping half of
And
humanity on the demon side,
that's the fall of Cadia.
with no Emperor's light to guide them. Worlds disappear overnight, demons break traffic laws, and everything accelerates toward total collapse. But have no fear, for Rebude Gilliman is here. He wakes up from 10,000 years in stasis, courtesy of Eldar magic and tech priest Belisarius Call, who's been secretly upgrading space marines without permission for millennia. Gilliman surveys his father's empire, Gothic cathedrals built on human sacrifice, skulls decorating everything, and declares, "This is not according to regulation." He assumes command as Imperial Regent, launches the Indomitus Crusade to reclaim lost worlds, and drags humanity back from the brink through bureaucracy and rage. Behind closed
Hello,
doors,
Will.
he meets the Emperor physically and emerges, describing his father as cold, fragmented, recognizing me only as a useful tool. Meanwhile, whispers spread through the Inquisition. Is the Emperor evolving into a warp god? Dying on the throne? Being transformed by humanity's worship into something unrecognizable? The Star Child theory suggests he's cocooning into a divine entity, though mentioning it means execution for heresy. Across the galaxy, orc wags! Tyranid hive fleets, Necron dynasties, and warp-spawned rebellions assault humanity from every direction. Yet the Imperium staggers forward through spite and bureaucratic momentum. The man who spent 40,000 years fighting gods and banning religion now sits as humanity's greatest deity, burning 1,000 souls daily in his golden prison. The father who designed perfect sons watched half betray him to the very enemies he fought to defeat. But he's still fighting, every day for 10 millennia, holding back chaos through pure stubborn will. So when that Imperial Guard trooper charges into hell, bayonet fixed, screaming, "The Emperor protects!" into certain death, he's right. The Emperor does protect, not because he chose this fate. He protects because he's too stubborn to let ancient evils win, even if it kills him one soul at a time. The man who fought gods became one. The father who saved sons watched them fall. The emperor who banned faith became its center. But when chaos presses against reality's walls and demons whisper surrender, the emperor protects, and he always will.
Goated.
Thanks again to Ploud for sponsoring. And if you want something lighter than the Note Pro, there's the Ploud Note or
Yeah.
the...
Okay, so that's that one done. Yeah, that was a banger. That was a banger. It basically, funnily enough, that basically encapsulates every single video that we've watched of the lore today. We're adding the origin of the Emperor to it as well. So today we watched essentially the origin of the Emperor, the Horus Heresy, and then we skipped a good 41,000 years into the future in order to see the fall of Cadia, which is ironic because that was the first one that we watched. The moment where basically the entire fucking galaxy got split into two. Yeah, that was a banger video. Skull came in clutch with that one. Oh wait, I'm not doing this properly. Right, I want it there, which is perfect. I just use this tree as a marker. Ow. So it's so I need it to be 4, I think. So let's fucking get rid of this. Oh, fallen stars. Nice. Where's all the dirt gone? There it is. Is it bad I've only now just remembered I've got a grappling hook already? I apologize if anyone's ears get hurt by that. Welcome keys. I have a tank. I want the fuel cell because that's the that's an item that buffs my summons. If I remember correctly. Oh. I just walked into the lava. Yeah, let's just fucking do that. Yeah, it's a good thing I've not gone too far. Oh. Man, losing all that fucking gold definitely sucks. So, one there, one there. So that is 3 in from when I start going up. Okay, so I want to try and like make sure that this is somewhat even, which is gonna fucking set me up a wall, I think. Welcome to the house. I have pets! It's actually a bit difficult to tell like how many summons I've got with this. So let's see how I'm doing this. So I want okay, that's fine. And if I just hammer those like that. And then I should just be able to go... No! Go back. Oh yeah. So there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's not entirely fucking even. It's... Oh, piss off. It's 1 lower. I can fix that just by doing this. I'm not bothered about it being exactly even on the sides. Ow. Oh, get out of the floor, mate. Fucking for the worthy, forcing me to become like mediocre at building bridges. There we are, just fucking do that. Wait, what is that fucking emote? That's sick. Hello, Peacock. How are you doing, man? Alright, chest's directly here. What's gonna be in it, I wonder? A blowpipe. Dude, I was waiting for that one to turn into a fucking bomb. Dude, what the shit is this? Hello? How modded is this? This is... let's see. I've only just seen the message, by the way. Well, I'm sorry. So, we've got a few QOL, a few lighting. Oh, wait, I can probably... I might be able to get away with turning these on. Yeah. Okay. So, a few... mostly quality of life, lighting, and then calamity, plus, like, a few extras. So, we're doing Infernum. Jesus fucking Christ, why is there so much lava? I know we're on For the Worthy, but, like, oh my lord. Oh. Right, 3, 6. Let's just... Yeah, fuck it, we'll just do this. I've got plenty of wood. Actually, no, I don't need to do it like this. Is this Calamity? Yes, it is. So... let's also just fucking hit that one. Yeah, I'm being what we might call, I'm misbehaving. Because I've got a mod that removes the restriction on using Infernum on Master Mode or For the Worthy, and I'm playing on Master Mode For the Worthy. Oh shit, it's all falling apart, bro. I need the Wolfram battery, man. Well, I'm saying that. I'm assuming you can still fucking get it. Where's the desert? Because it literally, we were in it 2 seconds ago. What's going on here? Oh. Yep, I'm just gonna block this off, like so. And get rid of the ruler now. And there's more lava here because of fucking course there is. Oh. Yeah, let's just fucking do this. There we go. Problem solved. Hey guys, have you enjoyed watching me build bridges? Because we might be building more. That slime's gonna fucking push me to the lava if I don't kill him now. I want to find the jungle, man. Yeah, let's just fucking build over this. I'm trying to find the jungle and I find something better but worse. Actually, tell you what, fuck it. Let me just pull up something on my other screen. On my second monitor. Let's take a gander, make sure that I'm remembering correctly where it is I want to be and what it is I want to do. So it is... Ah, fuck it. I just know I'm going for the Belladonna staff. Okay, so we're here. We're in the Crimson. Nice to know that it is... We have actually... We have gone nowhere. Oh, joy! There's already a fucking perforate assist. Oh, there's a bomb. That's a bomb! Huh? Torch god? What? No, the pots just gave me crimson torches. I was gonna say, I have not even placed down enough torches in the game to even consider getting torch god. What do you mean I'm fucking got crimson torches? Ow. Oh. Oh, there's more fucking dirt. Not dirt, lava. I meant to use dirt for that, but whatever. I'm not really in a position to do that fucking choice, Jesus Christ! I'll take it with a life crystal. Oh shit, wait, the Eye of Cthulhu could spawn in now. Oh no! Bye. I'm fucked! I'm gonna die so much, bro. I don't fucking know what to do, bro. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be fucking great. I'm getting spawn camped all night. I need lava. a regular torch, please? I don't want to be doubting already by regular torches. So we're gonna turn this down because we're gonna be listening to this for a while. So how's life been, guys? Wait, do I only have... Actually, maybe. Maybe you're better down there. No, the squirrel is not better down there. Ooh! This is certainly not the most exciting or noble strategy, but, I mean, come on, look at this. What the fuck emote is that? Thank you for the follow, Peacock. What the fuck is that, bro? If I could get a triplet banner from this, I would be very happy. I don't see it happening though, because the squirrel does fucking negative damage and the drones are just not targeting any of them. Yeah, look at this, bro. Oh, blood orbs. That's good for later. Demon Eye banner. Money trough, very nice. This is riveting. I'm playing Summoner, EP. I wonder. How are they getting it? I beg your finest fucking pardon. I'm scared to break it because, like, some of them did just fucking get in. Yeah, that's what I mean. I need more dribblers to spawn, honestly. Why is bro using a BDSM build? Nice. Whips are my only option for doing actual damage for me. Wait. Yeah, this is doing fuck all. Like, it's cool. Yeah, you fucking get back up there. I'll worry about down here! The blood moon has ended. Thank God. Only a few more to go. Bro, I did not realize how many fucking blood zombies there were there. Jesus Christ, bro. I'm still missing that energy cell, by the way. That is an accessory I know damn well I want. Vicious mushrooms, I don't need those yet. Actually, I probably do. More like I do. Oh, warding shackle. I think I'll take that over spiked, I'll be honest. So now... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Kiz, thank you so much for the raid, man. Holy moly. We are fucking getting absolutely rolled. I fucked it. No, man. Taylor, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, Raiders. It's the stinker. Okay, so there's Crimson to the left. Why don't we go to the right? Alright, kids, I'll drink. Give me a fucking second. Okay, I'll drink again. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. Wait, wait. Kiz needs to play this. Has Kiz not played Terraria? Oh, that's gonna be fun to see. All this fucking lava. I'm fine. We're good. We're good. We are fine. EP. I played Terraria like 10 years ago. Bro, how long is it gonna take me to get this one fucking accessory? Bro, I haven't even had a chance to go and look for Hermes boots yet. Jesus, I'm so far behind. My health is in, like, boss spawnable territory, and I just don't have anything. Like, look at this. Okay, desert. Finally, we're getting somewhere. It's an oasis. What the fucking... What in the world gen is this? Why does this look so different? I like it. Flying antlions on the surface? Oh, not you. Because you can just fucking... Yep. Wow. There we go. 30 fossils. Can I... Yeah, I can get rid of it. Oh, and I also don't have a second... I don't have a double jump yet. So this is fucking... This is grand. Okay. Sandstorm in a bottle. We have something. We're moving. We're moving up in the world. Loot all. I don't need that. I'll just drink the night elf. More drinks. Oh. I don't want to be down here. I don't want to be... I just do not want to be down here. Not now. Not when my inventory is actually just full of shit. Like, completely. I should probably consider doing this funny little thing called mining soon. I've got my armor set, I believe. I think I've got my armor set at least. Oh, right. I forgot about those. I forgot about that entire line of items. What the fuck? Begging you. I'm actually fucking on my knees. No, Dot, I'm not being drowned. No one's drowning me. No one's... Fucking lava, bro. Oh my lord. Bro, I'm just begging for like the ice biome or the jungle biome right now. Either of them. Wolfen battery. Wolfen battery. You're gonna give me a Wolfen battery now, aren't you? Something just fucking disappeared. On for the worthy, are you sure? Yes. Get rid of... Yeah, you know what that water's going to be replaced with? Fire. It's going to be replaced with lava. I'm going to go to the fucking jungle biome and it's already going to be half melted because it's going to be burning down. What's that? What is that? Oh my god, it's a fucking sword shrine. I mean, I'll hit it. Yeah, I mean, enchanted sword, whatever. It's not a summon weapon though, so I'm not using it. Bro, if every single fucking inch of water in the jungle was replaced by lava, I would be so fucked. Like... Oh, is that it going fucking nighttime as well? No, that's a jungle bat. That's even worse. Literally cooked. Yep. Okay, so the dungeon... This also means the dungeon on the left side of the world. I think the ice biome as well. That's just a matter of how big is my jungle. If only kids played Terraria now. Where the fuck is you going? Yeah, there was a kids raid. You just missed it. Ow. What the fucketh? Right. So I need to fucking. I need actual fucking homes for NPCs, dog. That's what I need. Deposit all. Get my recall potions. No, do not bin the recall potions. I need those. Hermes boots. Anyone? No. Give me some boots. Just piss off already. When's the Sandile pixel art starting? Whenever I'm... It'll most likely be after I've killed the Desert Scourge, because I want to build the Sandile in the desert. Because, you know, that's Sandile's habitat. And we have found the desert. I could probably... Great Sand Shark is gonna love that. Yeah, he fucking is. Actually, no, it won't matter, because I'm on Infernum. I don't fight the Sand Shark. I fight... Where is he? Oh, he doesn't show up on the list. Because there's a boss, the Bereft Vassal, I think. It replaces the Great Sand Shark. On Infernum. No, it doesn't show up. Have you ever encountered the yeah, good night. Yeah. Yeah, I thought, have you ever wondered what the like it's like a big hole in the middle of the desert is? Because that takes you to okay. Yeah, that's what this is for. Say, I don't think I've got... Well, I would need to, like, create a new world and use the map to show you, but... Bro. I'll look for a Summonite on a Nope. Lost Blossom stuff. Shivaton, Boreal, Ice Blocks. Shouldn't be too difficult to get hold of. Right, let's try and find an ice biome, I reckon. But yeah, got the Bereft Vassal fight. has the Great Sand Shark in it. You need to kill them both. That's how you get your scales. Great assist? Yeah, I'm not fighting him. Nice, that's one down. 4 more to go. Oh, and I need to work that off for the one forever. Oh, come on. Well, isn't this fucking ironic? That'd be really helpful if I was playing Rogue. I don't feel like the zombies have so many of these fucking zombie arms, hello? biome is pretty small though, which is a shame. Flurry boots. Let's just go down and look at flurry boots. Get something. Oh my god, bro. This is gonna be fucking fun. Bro. I've not fallen to the water so many times. We've had how am I alive is that question. Finally got the Discord. You had to leave a couple of servants because you're at the limit. Jesus. That's the first. You are actually the first person I've ever heard of who's hit the limit to Discord servers they can be in. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it. To be fair, I don't think I need to... I don't need to be here for anything else at this present moment. Technically speaking, I could farm up. Alright, go get the hydrate. I'm gonna drown. Oh, don't you fucking dare. Yeah, I've got the point shot mod on. Ironically enough, it's probably not something that I necessarily need because I'm playing Calamity and not Fargos. Right, so what, let's... Let's just pause it all. Oh, that is fast. That's actually so helpful how fast that is. Hey. I'm actually on my knees begging for this fucking Wolfram battery. That's just gonna increase my summon damage. Moving into 2 pools of lava, of course. Stay away from me. I'm never getting this battery. I do remember dying to a to one of the Wolfram beacons here, so maybe he's still here? Only one of them ended up getting powered, which is a pain. More vines. Well, that's not difficult. I need 17 spores, 7 vines, and 23 stingers. Oh, let's get going. Yeah, perfect. Leave that for now. Oh, you're just a snatch. You're not going to give me one marker. Okay. Yeah, no. Let's have a snatcher. There you are, man-eater. God, they're so fucking tanky. Alright, so now we are in the part of the jungle area fully considered underground, so this is where enemy spawn rates get turned up. No. 18 gold. Fuck's sake. I'm gonna snooze the ad break, but I'm also I think I'm gonna call it for tonight because I am kind of tired. Yeah, we'll call it there for tonight, I think. Let's have a look. Who do we raid? I know who we raid. Yeah, I was about to say Digi is live, so we're gonna raid Digi. Alright, thank you very much for hanging out, everyone. Go say hi to Digi. She's also a member of the Second Circle. I say also as if I am. I'm not. But I would very much appreciate it. I'd very much appreciate it. Show Digi some love. She's playing Hollow Knight at the moment. So I'll see you over there. Thank you very much for hanging out, guys. Thank you, Skull, Nebula, Kiz, and then there's one more for the raid. Thank you very much. Alright, bye guys. Have a good night.